Hi guys, Jeff Johnson here, Johnson Mixed Martial Arts in Hamilton, Ontario. I'm going to show you guys a technique that I find very useful, but one that's very difficult to throw sometimes. I got a lot of emails after my last video where I showed a little fadeaway uppercut with people asking how to throw the lead uppercut. Because this is a punch a lot of people don't throw, because if they throw it wrong, they're not going to hit strong, powerfully, and they're going to get countered. The guy's not going to earn the person's respect. Okay. Also, if you throw it incorrectly, you're going to get smashed in the face and get dropped, and that sucks. And that really makes you not want to throw it anymore as well. So, if you throw it correctly, it's a very dangerous weapon, especially against a right-handed fighter. So, what happens here? Normal fighting stance. Okay, for the lead uppercut, you need to be in a good fighting stance. It's very important that your knees are bent, your butt is back, and you have a hollow stomach. Well, as with any other punch that we're throwing. We want to have our hips back a little bit, hands up, elbows in, chin down, head straight ahead like this, nice and loose. And your arms want to be loose like ropes, okay, a ball on an end of a rope. So my fist is closed and my arms are very loose. Nice athletic position, body bladed. The more the shoulder's back, the more I'm going to have to wind my body up, a little more snap I'm going to get, and we're going to throw the uppercut. So from this position here, normally the backhand, the rear hand has all the power because my heel's down and my shoulder's back. So what happens, how do I get power with the lead hand, is I need to turn my heel, two things, two ingredients. You need to lift your heel up, at least straight ahead, or turn in even more. And you have to turn your chest to square or more. Okay, so two things you need to do before you can punch with this. If you punch with this now, whether it's a hook or an uppercut, there's no power if you don't do the footwork. Okay, all you have is a jab. It's effective from here. So what you're going to do is you're going to lift your heel up, turn your body to square, or past. Okay, this is a little more powerful, but it takes a little longer. This is a little bit more, it's tougher for the opponent to see, but I can throw the left hand when my body is straight and my heel's up. Okay, so from this position here, what I'm going to do, right now my right hand has power. I'm just going to do those two ingredients. I'm going to turn here. Okay, so again, heel and shoulder turning. Now sometimes you have to have someone watching you, or videotape yourself training so you can see yourself and make sure you're doing it properly. Okay, obviously it's the best to have a coach as well to pick up those tiny details. So heel up, shoulders turn, and now I'm going to have power with my left hand. So in a split second, I go from power with my right hand to power with my left hand right there. Okay, so in a fight, I don't want to stay there too long, keep faking Chris out here, because it's dangerous. So in a fight, I would switch from back and forth. Here I would have power on this side, here I would have power on this side. So that foot can change in the middle of the fight. Okay, so from this position, I'm going to turn, and now I have a left hand lead uppercut. Okay, so from this position, I'm going to rip here slowly, boom. Okay, now when I throw the uppercut, I'm going to keep this hand up, protecting my face, and I'm going to throw my uppercut here, and I want to turn the pinky this way. So my palm goes towards my face. Just like when we throw a right hand, we're taught to turn the palm down. This is going to turn our palm towards our face like this. Okay, it's going to snap, and it's going to make my arm vertical, which is the ideal situation here. So from here, a few more times, slow, turn, and then I'm going to rip here. Okay, so this stays up, turn. Now, very common, you're going to want to pull this shoulder high. I want you to try to pull the shoulder back, just like a hook. Well, I don't turn my foot like a hook. You see, there's a lot of details. So a lot of people, don't throw this punch. You're going to keep your foot flat and heavy, and you're going to work a little bit of knee action here as your shoulders turn back and your heel drops. Okay, because your heel's up now, and then you're going to go here. Boom. Okay, vertical with the arm, heels down, foot is flat, heavy, sinking into the ground, hand up. See how the shoulders change? The shoulder's parallel with this one, not above. Lots to think about. So I'm going to turn the heel a little quicker, and I'm going to sink in there. There's the one. Turn, turn, a little lower. Move around a little bit, wind it up, moving. One second, now I have power on this hand. 8. Sink into the ground with this foot, heavy. Here. And that's the lead uppercut. Don't throw it like that. Okay, what I mean is by itself. You throw it like that with the details, but if you throw it by itself, you're going to get smashed in the face. So if I throw it, Chris is going to do, he's got a good right hand. Boom. Straight right hand. Doesn't even have to block. Just throw it. It's going to catch me. You're going to say, Jeff, this sucks. I threw the uppercut like you taught me, and I got knocked out cold. It's because you have to set it up. You can't just lead with this uppercut or this uppercut for that matter. You need to set up your uppercuts. Okay? So from this position, the first setup, very simple, is you're going to throw a cross before your uppercut. So I'll throw the cross a couple times fast. And you'll notice I turn my heel, nice and loose, hollow stomach. I snap it back to position. Okay? Nice and balanced. So you know when I throw the cross, boom, what do you notice? My heel's up, and my shoulders are exactly where I need them to be. If not farther, which is better. Okay, you see? So square, but actually it should be farther. This is a crappy right hand. It's a turn, okay? And then the uppercut's loaded. But it's tough for him to throw the right hand when I'm punching his face. Okay, it's going to get me in. So from this position, slow, 1, 2, okay? 1, and then do the exact technique we just learned. Sinking into the ground on the front foot. Stay low, sink into the ground, feel the power from the ground up. It's called sitting on your punches. A few more times, chin down, inside your arms, punch from your face. The other thing is don't drop this. Try to punch from your face as much as possible. And that's one setup for the lead uppercut. As soon as you pop his head up, it's going to stun him. And then the next one is going to put him up. So we're going to do cross, lead uppercut, cross. And that's your whole combination. How do you get more powerful? In addition to perfect body mechanics, turning shoulders, everything that we talked about, snap, turning the hand, those all add up. And then it's what? Speed. Throw your technique with more speed. Okay? But never speed up until you feel comfortable keeping all the details. Because sometimes speed can throw off your technique. So, now the full combination, which is going to rock the guy, is going to go 1, 2, sinking, and you'll notice this is all back now. Power back here again. So slow, tap, tap, tap. T-frame motion, turn, turn, turn. Okay, don't cheat. Anybody can arm punch. Okay, you need to turn the core. Okay? That's the move. Now, uppercuts are 90 degrees. Optimal for knockout. Don't be here. Okay, first of all, you won't hit the target. Second of all, you're not going to have any power. So 90 degrees. And straight punches are straight when they hit. Okay, 99, 98% straight. If you hit like that, first of all, you could be farther away, but second of all, you're not going to have the knockout snap. Okay, so look for straight arm and 90 degrees. Move your head a little bit before and after. Okay, and that's the combination ultimately I want you guys to throw, is that cross, uppercut, cross. This is nice when guys try to take me down, and they start to do double. I'm just throwing the uppercut, and then a cross. So I'll just throw those three. As soon as I see boom. Okay, obviously with my hands up and all the details. But get that uppercut ready. As soon as you see, you'll see it in their eyes. They're like, I want to take down. And you can see it on, especially guys that like to wrestle all the time. So cross, uppercut, cross. And it's nice also, too, against the guy that's very square. There's a big hole down the middle for the uppercut. Because what do they expect after the cross, Chris? They expect the what? The hook. So when they throw an uppercut, all of a sudden, boom, there's that line. Okay, so if the guy stands a little bit square, or even on an angle, that lead uppercut can get between that guard. So, just a quick review. First is the lead uppercut by itself. Remember the ingredients. Second one is we set it up by getting in and then throwing. And third is 1, 2, 3. Now we never throw with slow, in a slow motion, because he can counter in between. Understand? So when you unload speed, he can't counter. Very tough for him. Okay, just get in his face. And again, we don't really see an opening and go to punch it. I aim my punches, the combo, in the vicinity of his head. And if 1 of 3 lands, it's good. If 3 out of 3 lands, he's out. Or he's rocked. Okay, but it's like a machine gun. You just kind of spray the area, and hopefully, more bullets hit than less. So try that out. It's very effective for you. It's one that Chris likes to use a lot with great effectiveness. And that's about it. Thanks, bud. You're welcome. All right.